Hello. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, Dixon Medicine specialist, and super anal queen.
Mm-hmm. No, queen? King.
Drew and I are having a little fight. Drew is so goddamn anal.
Mm-hmm.
I come walking and just shut up. Don't give me that.
No, I am. Listen, right now, I'll tell you what. Right now, I'm back sort of in stride.
Yeah.
I'm doing 4,000 things every day. I got to get things taken care of. I can't be disturbed with your crazy stuff.
My crazy stuff. Here's what happens. Here's what drives me nuts with Drew. If somebody puts something in front of him, he has to do it the second they put it in front of him.
Yeah.
I don't. I may never have to do it, quite honestly.
Therefore, I'm bad, you're good.
No.
I'm wrong, you're right.
No, I'm right because here's the deal. I got to sign this effing book of yours, right?
Yeah.
When's it going out?
I don't know, but I'd like to move away.
When's it getting picked up? When's it getting tonight? Or is it going in the mail tomorrow?
Perhaps, but nice thing would have been
we have 5
spend
hours
4 seconds and do it, get it, put it aside, be done with it.
Because here's what happens. I walk into the studio. I like to get here early and prep for the show. Yes, Drew. I get here early and I prep for the show.
Look, Chris cracking up.
Where's my water? Lauren, where's my water?
It's coming.
Jesus Christ.
Where's your coffee?
Look, I know, but hold on a second. Lauren, and this makes me the greatest prick of them all. And Drew,
I know, but I'm behind you on this.
Please, if I said this before,
water every night.
I want a water and a coffee.
Adam,
before the effing show starts.
Adam, it's hot outside. Oh, it's hot.
It's just
it's hot. Yeah,
I know. You want to know? Let me explain how the show works. Let me explain, and then I'll get into Drew, and then I'll get into the heat. We're not taking a call tonight. No. Here's how the show works. I have like some very simple requests, super simple requests.
Two waters, one coffee.
I want well, water for you too.
That's for me?
I would like a water and a coffee on the desk before the show starts, before the mic heats up.
They give you 2 cups.
Now, sometimes you get a water, sometimes you get a coffee. Oftentimes we get a coffee. Things have been better.
Yeah.
It's taken about 6 years to really work the bugs out of this crazy Madonna-like demand I've had. Then, oftentimes, the water or the coffee will show up
soon, just
after the mics heat up, in which case you have to hear the door open and close and the things clank around, and Drew has to acknowledge, thank you, into the microphone. No one knows what he's talking about. This happens on every other night. And then, so, I scream, is this that big a deal to have the water and the coffee out there? And then when I scream, everyone walks away and goes, God, that Adam's such a prick. Yeah. What's wrong with him?
That's how the show works.
Can you believe? Yes, that's how the show works.
Yes.
I make a super simple request. I make it over and over and over and over again. It gets effed up 7 times out of 10. And if I say something, now I'm a prima donna prick. Prima donna. Okay, I'm getting some water.
But let's talk about where you are prima donna. The heat, though.
I don't care. All right. But you can
all right, I'll take that. All right, this is Cynthia. Adam's left. Chris, you can heat your mic up if you want. It'll be you and I just tonight. Cynthia, 22. What's going on?
Yeah. Thanks for taking my call. I love the show.
Thank you.
I was wondering, do you think that I just got done reading your book and it's great? I love it.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, somebody came to my defense on Amazon tonight, and whoever that person is, God bless you, made me feel so much better.
Stop reading that Amazon crap, please.
I know, I really have to, but I check up on once in a while, and this one woman sort of came to my aid and said, look, because I was so frustrated that people were missing the fundamental reason that I wrote the stories I wrote. I was trying to make points and teach people about something, and people thought it was some sort of self-serving, self-indulgent diatribe I was going on, but it was to make specific points and to help people come to terms with this disease we call addiction. So, Anderson, you and Chris are going to help me out tonight. So Anderson's over here just still cracking up that Adam got up and left the room.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead, Cynthia. What's up?
I thought it was pretty obvious you were trying to do that with your...
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Okay. Did you think that all addicts were trauma survivors?
No, I don't. But the point, and maybe I didn't make it explicit enough in the book, was for my inpatients. I run an inpatient chemical dependency program for the inpatients.
The detox or what?
It's just it's an inpatient psychiatric program. And essentially, very nearly 100% of those patients have trauma histories. And then number 2, I was interested in exploring trauma histories and how people who have been victimized make caretakers feel. and explore my own history of having needed to rescue these people from their feelings, thus keeping them victims.
All right, well, good times.
Good times, though.
Lauren had a pretty valid excuse with the water.
Oh, yeah?
It was almost empty, the sparklets machine.
That's good.
It's like, she's pouring it into the thing. She's like, yeah, well, this is almost empty. I'm like, yeah. That's, I didn't know that. 1,000 pardons. 1,000. Jesus effing Christ. Now, where was I, Drew?
Heat.
Oh, no. I wasn't done with you.
Oh, okay.
As you know, I like to get here early and prepare for the show.
Yeah, yeah.
I was making a very important call when I walked in.
Yes.
And as I walked in...
I heard it was a true 4x you needed, or 1x2, or whatever.
I needed a 1x2, but not a 1x2.
A true 1x2.
Yeah, 1x2 is 1 inch. It's 3/4 of an inch by an inch and a half. And true is 1 inch by 2 inches.
How do you get a 1x2 when no one cuts them that way?
You can mill it. You got to kind of mill it.
That's
all right.
Crazy.
Well, it's no big deal. I can make
How
whatever
weird
I
is
want.
it though? You have to go out and mill your own 1x2.
Well, you can go to a hardwood place and like order it and stuff, but you can't get a true 1 inch.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Want to know what a retard my dad is, by the way? I told you I was cutting blocks and doing stuff. Big stack of 2x4s and all that kind of stuff. Told him I needed a block of 2x4s, about 14 and a half. He asked me, he wanted to know if I special order it. I got a big 10-inch chop saw there and big stacks of 2x4s and all sorts of blocks, scrap blocks sitting around there. Yeah. It comes in from Malaysia, Dad. It's a rainforest. They take a whole tree down. It's a 14-and-a-half-inch tree. It's going to take weeks, maybe months.
I'll just grow the tree.
Now imagine building this house block by block that way. These tools, these saws, useless. Just for show. They don't work. That's styrofoam blade. All right. So I came in and I was talking on the cell phone. It was about 30 seconds before the show started, and Drew someone wants us to sign Drew's book. So now this is in his wheelhouse. When someone sets something in front of Drew, he's got to do it now.
Yep.
And Ann will say, and I know, you think that's a good thing, and that's right. You're going to give your kids an eating disorder. Yes, it's a good thing to get things done. It's also a good thing to understand parameters and the clock and all sorts of things. And Ann will set stuff down in front of Drew and say, yeah, we got to get these liners for our Bakersfield affiliate. And I'll get up to take a leak, and Drew will go, and I'll go, listen, I got to take a leak. And I'll go, look, we're going to be here for 8 more breaks. We can do it during one of the 7. It's going to take 30 seconds. And he gets all spastic. And I can tell he's a mess until it's actually checked off. Now, here's the deal, Drew. There are certain things in life you need to get about, but that's not everything. It's not everything that's put in front of you.
My policy is everything.
I know why. Because, you know why? Yeah, I'll tell you about your personal crappy policy.
My policy.
I'll tell you why. Because I think you're scared. I think you're scared that if you use...
No, not me. Scared of you.
No.
I'm scared of the 11 to 12 o'clock air rolling around you going, tomorrow night.
Listen.
Tomorrow night.
Look, here's the thing. You're scared that if you start distinguishing between what's important and what's sort of trivial or could fall in the back burner, that you're going to fall apart. Your structured world is going to come tumbling down.
I forget.
Yeah. You're going to forget. You're going to forget there's a book sitting in front of you with a thing that says sign it.
No, something else I'll forget because I'll have that still.
Right, so you have to treat everything like it's a 10-alarm fire.
Everything's got to get out of the way. Yeah, done.
Yeah,
boom.
Right.
Everything.
But that's a ridiculous way to go through life because there's certain. It's like you need to get the brakes changed on your car and somewhere in the next 5,000 miles, but you need to get the gas put in it in the next 5 miles. You know what I mean? That's all life is. All those things are presented.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Thank you.
But it's not my policy.
So Drew Slitt, I know, and here's what I'm saying. You, in your own snide, passive-aggressive way, are making your policy somehow I'm that way, but my policy's superior because I knock down everything that comes in front of me.
No, I'm not saying that.
Change your policy then. That's what I'm saying.
I'll forget.
No, you won't. So, look, I come in and he says, he slides me his book while I'm on the phone, and he points at it, sign the book.
Quick, get over it.
Get over with. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to just sign my name on it. I want to read the little sticker. There's a bunch of little stickers on it about Adam sign here, and here's the person's name and that kind of stuff. And there's a little note. I'm on the phone. I know I'm going to be sitting 14 inches from this book for the next 2 hours, and I'll sign it at my leisure, probably during the show when I'm pretending to listen to one of you pukes. That's what I do. And then I hang up the phone, and I hang up the phone the second before the show starts because I like to prepare for the show with that 3.5 seconds before it starts. And then Drew, right before the mics get hot, slides it to me again. Sign the book. Sign the book. And then that's when I get angry, which is, relax. I'm not signing the book. I'll sign it when I'm going to sign it.
Or not.
See, that's the point, Drew. The book gets signed. But your fantasy, your fearful fantasy, is that the book is not going to get signed.
No, there are many
I'm going to sit here for 2 hours
many nights
and not sign the book.
When we roll at the top of the hour, this is where I've learned this, and you go, oh, forget, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
I don't want to be bothered.
Not when it's shoved in front of me.
Yeah,
BS.
so I'm trying to slip it in, try to get you to do it before you.
Many nights. Yeah, if there's a stack of junk that can go out anytime in the next 2 weeks, I say to Ann, yeah, I'll do it.
And we got Ann going, it's got to be tonight, it's got to be tonight. You're like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Well, no, listen. Ann slides us stuff and says the affiliate needs it tomorrow.
Right.
And I say, screw the affiliate, because either if the affiliate needed it tomorrow, if they need it on a Friday, they should have gotten it to us before Thursday. Or Ann effed up, which is what I suspect, and gave it to us the last second. Either way, you can't shove a pile of S in front of somebody and say, oh, they need it tomorrow. No, you should have given it to me on a Monday if they need it on a Friday, if they're so desperate for it.
Well, then you should say that and not.
I do say that.
No, you say, I'll get around to it. Like,
no, I tell Ann. What do you mean? I've told Ann 100 times.
You do sometimes.
I go, look, if they need it tomorrow, they shouldn't be giving it to us Thursday night if they need it Friday morning. And she goes, oh, that's when they gave it to me.
Yeah.
Which I got to really reconsider because it's probably BS. But if they did just give it to her, then screw them. And if Ann effed up, then screw Ann. Thank you.